Then he asked me another question over the noise. You know what I mean? And I was like, yeah, why? What's up? And then he was like, do you think I won? No. It was a misunderstanding. I mean, I said, look, I'm happy with the draw. You know what I mean? Now, happy with the draw means that I'm happy that we didn't get the loss. So now if he took it that way, then I don't know what to tell him.
Well, I clarified that with him at the press conference.
Right,
yeah,
okay.
That you had actually said that you were happy with the
I'm happy with the draw.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The odds were stacked against us. You know what I mean? I thought we pulled it out, but I was happy that we got the draw.
That's cool. He said that means you were happy, that you thought you probably lost then. That's what his theory was on that. But we can't go with, I know, exactly. But everyone wants to win, don't they? That's what it comes down to. Everyone wants to win.
If I'm happy with the draw in your hometown, why would I say I think you won? I mean, that should be like, I'm happy I got the draw. I didn't get stiffed on the decision.
Were you pleased with Isaac's performance?
Well, Isaac had to make adjustments. You know what I mean? And he woke up with the flu this morning. He was sick. You know what I mean? He couldn't breathe his throat. You know what I mean? So I was happy with him because he showed that he can make adjustments under duress circumstances and still come out on top.
You screamed at him after the 6th round because he'd taken the centre of the ring and he jabbed his way back into the fight in that round.
Right.
And you said, that's all you've got to do now. Stay in the centre. You can't get past your jab. And that was, that was the kind of strong advice.
Well,
the passing of the fight, wasn't it?
I said, is this guy hurting you? He says, no. I said, is he stronger than you? He says, no. I said, then stay on your effing ground and back him up. That's the only way we're going to get a decision that you got to take control. And I just had to keep pumping that into his head over and over and over. But all in all, going into the fight, I knew the circumstances. I knew he wasn't feeling well. You know what I mean? And I knew that I was afraid that he might get caught up into the crowd, which he did the first couple of rounds. He wasn't himself. But like I said, he did what champions do. He made an adjustment. So I was very satisfied with his performance. It's only our second fight together, by the way.
Okay.
It's only our second fight together.
And Tony was saying you'd like an immediate rematch. I mean, what do you think about that?
I mean, listen, I think Isaac would like that as well. You know what I mean? But one thing's for sure, it'll be a different ball game.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, Isaac will be, well, he won't have the flu. You know what I mean? And next time we know we got to work on more. Like I said, it's only my second fight with him. We know what we got to work on more. And Bellew's not going to do anything no different than he did this time.
Would you be happy to come to England again, or would it be a different...
Hey, listen, if we get the same officials, I'd be more than happy. But only in the summertime, not the winter.
Yeah, it'll be warmer though. It'll be warmer.
It's too damn cold.
You say it's the same officials. Does that mean you think the officials were favourable to Isaac?
Nah, you know what? No. They. I'm not gonna say it was favourable to Isaac. I just think they scored it the way they saw it. You know what I mean? It could have been worse. It could have went the other way. You know what I mean? That's what everyone told me, and told Jody that she was crazy to come here to fight this kid in his hometown. They said, "Buddy, you guys crazy?" I said, "Look, I got faith in my fighter. She has faith in the fighter. We're gonna handle our business."
The crowd was quite subdued after a lot of talk of 10,000 scouts was going crazy and all this.
Mm-hmm.
Was that a surprise to you?
No, because one thing, they're fans, but they're boxing fans, and if they see the tide turning, you know what I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's like you had a Laker game, then Lakers start getting beat. The fans either going to cheer for somebody or just hope it's a good game. So it got to the point where the fans just hoping it was a good fight, which helped us in all aspects of the fight.
Did you be told the fight was going to start at 11:30?
Look, we was told that we was going to go in the ring at 10:15.
Yeah, it's kind of late, isn't it? Or was it more than 10:45?
We was told
it was 10:10, then it turned to 10:45, and then it started with.
Yesterday we were told the latest was 10:45.
10:45
Today
was
we
the
were told
latest.
10 past 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we didn't know, but then at 10 past 10, the co-main was still hitting the mitts in the dressing room next to us. So we like, well, I guess we ain't going in this time.
Going in for a while.
You know what I mean? But like I said, Isaac, he fared well. He did very well, I believe, under the circumstances. So I have no complaints.
Do you think it's right that the 1 and the 3 of the WBC fight each other again then, really?
I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's boxing today. It's not like it used to be. So you got to take the bitter with the sweet.
I just want to say, my name is Joe Kiyomo, I work for BELLEW Entertainment. I just want to say we are very proud of Isaac Chilemba under the circumstances. He woke up with the flu. He came into Tony Bellew's hometown. He took the crowd out of it. He fought his heart out. I just wish he was able to get a fair shake. I love it here in England. I just wish he got it a fair shake, because that kid, I mean, he was huffing and puffing. He wasn't feeling good.
It was nuts and guts.
It was nuts and guts, basically, is what he would say. We didn't get the royal sticking, but we got some sticking in there. Hopefully, we can do a rematch on fair ground, and I think in a rematch, I think you'll see a more dominant Isaac Chilemba.
When you say fair ground, are you saying?
I just want a fair shake. Wherever it is, I just want a fair shake.
Oh, I didn't call it Isaac.
Just want a fair
I
shake.
give Isaac my chair.
But I think I had it 8-4, 7-4, 1 being generous. And we were all screaming our heart out. And it's just one thing where you get very emotional, because he took the whole crowd out of it. We came into the ring booing at us, and after you felt the respect. And I know we have respect. We just wanted a decision as well. Hopefully,
did you think that Tony hurt him at any stage in the fight?
No, I don't think Tony did anything. Didn't even hit him clearly. I think if anyone got hit clearly, was Tony got hit clearly, and it wasn't really hard shot. It was just real sharp shots. And I think if Isaac was feeling 90%, I think he would have really did some damage and possibly either knocked him down or even stop him. Because
He did look a little uncomfortable in the first
couple rounds.
He was sick. Last night he got the runny nose.
Yeah, he's been sick like a dog.
He's just signing up some papers.
Okay.
Yeah, he got sick last night. He couldn't swallow. So we was concerned, but we didn't tell nobody.
we don't tell anybody. You know what? We just try not to bring it up to him. And he's a real true champion. He'll just fight for whatever happens. And true champions make it happen. And we felt he did make it happen.
Yeah.
He's been through an awful lot in his life, hasn't he?
Pretty much. Yeah.
He's got to deal with us. What's worse than that?
He's got to deal with Jody and Lou and Buddy. So
I'm the nice one of the bunch.
pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're going to consider to continue to support Isaac, and I guarantee he will be in the top, in one of the top light heavyweights in the world today.
So given what you said about his illness, was that your game plan to start slow and then come on?
Well, Isaac is a slow starter. And once I seen that Bellew couldn't really fight too much going backwards. And I mean, then I seen that, that's why I asked Isaac, is this guy strong? He says, no. I says, you hurting? He's like, no. Let's fight then. We got to change the game plan. We got to make it a dog fight. You know what I mean? Because he's going to try to get his shots and get out, get the crowd going, then press the judges. But now we got to take that from him. And that's what we did from round 5 up. You know what I mean? So it wasn't the best fight, but he did what he had. He made adjustments, and that's the main thing. That's what I look for. I don't look for big things. I look for little things, and he showed me he can make adjustments and bite down if he has to.
From the point of view from the BELLEW promotions, would it be acceptable to have the rematch in England, or would you want it to be in the States or abroad or where?
We would like it anywhere where we can get a fair shake.
And it's not too cold.
Not too cold. So hopefully
I can get a suntan.
Sunny yesterday.
Huh?
Sunny yesterday.
Today was not. Yeah, yesterday. Yeah, that's
he
right.
wasn't able to take off his shirt though.
Yeah. There's no muscle beach around.
Yeah, we seen him take off his shirt today. Yeah.
It's no, I didn't get it. It's 2:30. As the time goes up, it's 2:30 in the morning, right?
It's 2:38. It's gone forward an hour.
Yeah.
It already went forward?
It's already gone forward. It's 2:38 now. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's just signing off. He should be a short.
Scary that. Yeah.
He's signing his ass off, ain't he?
What time is it?
I asked the gentleman why
You didn't think I was coming back? Or you in the car?
No, I didn't.
I'll be back, baby.
I did say it was 8-4.
Okay.
They told me he wasn't coming. You go, Chilemba. Chilemba.
Make us a chair.
Okay, yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me, before you guys start, you done with me because I'm going to put Isaac's stuff in the car so we can get out of
Thank
here.
you, buddy, very much.
All right. You need me anymore?
Just wait for him.
Okay, I'll wait for you.
So So tell us about your feelings about the result, Isaac. Are you unhappy about it? Are you happy with it?
I'm very unhappy with the result. But first of all, I want to thank everybody who are here tonight, the fans, my team, everybody else. I really appreciate for the support. Talking about the fight, I believe I fought the best I could. Even though there was some difficulties, but I was on top of the guy. Okay, first round I gave him because I had to adjust. But from the second round to round 12, I think I was on top of the guy, and I really don't believe that he was anywhere to get a draw.
Would you fight him again though, to get that mandatory position?
Listen, this happened before. I fought a guy in his home ground and they made it a draw, even though I won. And this really disappoint me, this results tonight. The last time I had that, I got over it because I knew what it was but the politics behind it. But this time, this is like this is one step away from the world title fighting Chad Dawson. And with what happened, I really would like to have a rematch. I don't want to have it to happen here and live up though. I would love it to happen somewhere. I don't care. It could be in Japan, it could be anywhere, just not in UK. But I really would like to have a rematch ASAP.
We just learned you had the flu this morning. How difficult did that make things?
Yeah, that's the difficulties I had in the fight. Since yesterday morning, I picked up a flu and I couldn't breathe properly. They wanted to stop. My management and my whole team was worrying about it. They were trying maybe to stop the fight, but I knew I got this guy. I knew I can do it. Yeah, so first round it was burning as hell. But I adjusted and I stepped ahead from that. But every time I stepped in and throw more punches, I could feel my chest was burning, my nose was blocked up, I couldn't breathe through my nose. I had to use my mouth throughout the fight. But with that though, I showed out, everybody else there out there witnessed it. I showed that I won the fight. I was on top of the guy. I threw more punches than he did. I caught him. I threw more jabs. I was catching with almost every punch I threw. But you know what? I really would like to have very much.
Tony's known as a big puncher. Did he hurt you any point?
I didn't feel any punch from him. Everybody can punch. If you stand still in front of them and let them punch you, everybody can take anybody down. But I didn't give him a chance to tell you. Everybody saw out there how many punches he missed. Yeah, we're in a fight. It was a 12-round fight. He caught me every now and then, but I caught him, I think, 10 times more than he caught me, and I made him miss. I caught him with every punch. So, yeah.
You visibly grew in confidence from maybe the 5th or 6th round onwards. Yeah,
because that's when I thought I got over my flu. I got in my groove, I was in a rhythm and I knew I got him. Even though we had to go to plan B, the whole plan was to get him to come to me and outbox him. But I could see fear out of him, and every jab I caught him, I could see that I hurt him a lot with the jab. So I had to change and go to plan B and start following the guy. So I was on top of him. When we were inside, he did some dirty moves. He caught me under belt a couple of times. He was putting an elbow in my face. But I believe that I did everything I could do to take the win, to take a decision.
You said it took you a while to get over the last draw because you felt it went against you. Is this the most disappointed you've been in your career?
This is, yeah, I could say this is the most disappointing decision I would get. I knew I'm fighting the guy in his background. I have to do 10 times better than him. And I believe, even though I had flu, even though we had to change our game plan, I believe I was 10 times better than him. I believe to myself I could give him like 2-3 rounds. First round definitely, and in between maybe 1 or 2 rounds. And from there I believe I won all the rounds. So I'm really disappointed about it. As I said, the first draw I had, I knew the reasons behind it, why they had to make it a draw, and I got over it. But this is, I really want him very much. I want him so badly.
What did you guys have it scored at Press Row?
I had him winning by a round. By one round.
Yeah.
I think the crowd agreed with everybody,
So
with
do
you
I.
guys.
There were
It was a very
some were
close
leaving.
fight. It was a close fight.
You just felt the respect, and they felt their guy lost. And hopefully,
You know,
We also all hugely disagree with the four clear
Yeah.
round scorecard. We thought it was close. I thought it was one.
it was,
you know, unfortunately in this game, like he comes here under dire circumstances. Everyone's out for his blood, apparently. Sucks it all up, he puts a smile on his face, he gets the flu, he's still determined, he gets in the ring, and he puts his trust in officials who are supposed to be fair, to judge the fight fairly and squarely. He's done everything in his power, even gone above and beyond. So to be robbed at this point is highly
Yeah, if I was
disappointing.
100% okay physical, I believe I could have stopped him.
Yeah.
Because there's a couple of times that I got him and I was about to finish him off, but it was just my physical couldn't let me go on and push harder. And I knew the way I felt on my throat, my chest, the way it was burning. If I have to push myself, I was gonna run out of gas, so I had to hold back a bit. But I let that happen because I knew I was in control. I knew I was winning the fight.
Having read about what your background and your life growing up and how hard it was and the poverty you grew up in, I read, I think, that you're still putting your brother and sister through is that university?
Yes. My sister's in high school. My brother, is in university. Yes.
And what are they studying? And will some of your money you earned today go towards that as well?
Yeah, my brother, he's doing accounting, and my sister is still in high school. And I hope my brother had to give him a part-time work, and he's working. So yeah, I have to do more than I can just to keep going, and this was a big opportunity for me to push a bit and beyond. And as I said, I'm very disappointed about the decision tonight.
And what about your mother?
My mother is a wrong story. We had a bad life growing up together. It was me, my mom, and my brother and my sister. Other ones were with their fathers. More complicated. We're all like 10 in total. But yeah, we had a tough life. My mother was sick on and off. She was working as a bartender in Malawi. It's a very poor country. I could say it's like the first or the second poorest country in the world. And working as a bartender is not something that could support 3 kids. And she tried her best. We had to skip school sometimes. I had to help her to bring in an income, selling some sweets, fruits in the street. So yeah, it was a tough life, but that's what life we had at that moment. And when I got to this and I knew I could make a living out of something, I told myself I could never do anything to get myself back to that kind of life. And this is it. And when something like this happened, when you know that I put my heart out there and I did the best I could, and everybody else witnessed that I did better, and it still put me back, it's very disappointing.
Where's mum now? Where's your mum now? Your mother now? Where is she?
My mother passed away. Both my parents passed away.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why I had to take on the responsibility looking after my brother, because I don't have anyone else to do, so I would do that.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Right, you guys good?
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much.
thank you guys.